Everyone, before we begin, I just want you to know that I want you to comment me questions that you want me to answer in the next installment of this series because I just need something to talk about because right now I'm kind of rambling on about things. You'll see the video, you'll understand, and I just want you to post comments. So thanks. Hey everyone, MrRadiss here, and today we are doing the Mr. Pandaria beta walkthrough, like the entire level 85 to 90 experience, pretty much, on a Horde side and DK. And the Death Knight was my main, pretty much entire raiding career. I'll go into that a bit later, but first off, let's go to the talents. I've already chosen these two, and then I started to make the video. I think I'm going to go with Asphyxiate, I'm going to go with a Death Siphon, and I'm going to go with... This is actually an interesting choice, because I remember when it was announced, Blood Tap was pretty much worthless, and Runic Corruption was overpowered. So I'm going to try Blood Tap, just because it seems a bit more interesting now. Every damaging Frost Strike gives me 2 blood charges, and every 5 blood charges I get to Blood Tap, which means I get a Death Rune back. So I'm going to go with that, and learn that. Let's look at the glyphs. They've changed the glyphs a bit. They've gone back to the old style. Minor glyphs are actually a fun kind of addition now, instead of sort of just being kind of worthless, like reducing the cost of an ability. But whatever, let's just look at the minor glyphs to get an idea of what I mean. Like, your Death Grip spell no longer taunts the target. That could actually be useful in a PvE situation if you want a target to go to you, but you don't want to get aggro from it. We got Path of Frost. Your Path of Frost ability allows you to fall from a greater distance without suffering damage. That was actually in before, and it's made it here again. Horn of Winter. When used outside of combat, your Horn of Winter ability causes a brief, localized snow flurry, and that's actually kind of interesting. So we're going to go with that just to see what it looks like. And I got to get my abilities all sorted and everything. The others kind of I don't know, similar in a way. But yeah, so let's get the abilities down. For Frost Death Knight, you have, of course, Howling Blast. You have Frost Strike. You have... Where is it? You have Mind Freeze on Shift G, which is my keybind. Obliterate, of course. Where is Pestilence? You have Outbreak on 7. Pillar of Frost on Shift C. I have to get that bar up. Unholy Blight is actually an ability now you can get if you go back to the talents. Unholy Blight, which I'm glad they've added it for all specs now, which is it's very, very fun to use. Alright, we're on Holy Presence, by the way, as well. And if I could just find it, I'm not sure, I forgot what I was going to look for. Plague Strike, that's right. Plague Strike and Pestilence. And we have to get the other bars up, because it's going to be very annoying otherwise, only having a limited amount of options available. So we'll just do all that. There we go. And we can put a bit more stuff on, like Pillar of Frost. And we need to put our mounts on. Do I have any mounts at all? I hope so. Wow, I have a fair few. Okay. We're going to go with the old Acris Death Charger. You can't use flying mounts in Mr. Pandaria until 85. It's right, I'll show you right now. Right here. No, not that. Right here. Wisdom of the Four Winds allows you to ride flying mounts in Pandaria. So, until level 90, I'm pretty much on the ground. And it's 97, 87, I get Soul Reaper. Which I guess I'll have to see what it does. So yeah, alright, let's change that. We did that already. And 5 is probably Death Grip, which is what I usually have it at. And I'll just go get that, and we can get started with the quests. Alright. So where I also... Actually, I'm going to get rid of in the intro. Probably not going to use that much. And Death Grip is something I'm going to use quite a bit. So we're going to put that at F5. And Death Siphon, because I want to see how that works with health regen and stuff. Anyway, do we have... No, we have like no enchants, nothing. It doesn't matter, we're just doing the beta. Alright, where's that quest I saw before? Where was that? This is like right there. There it is. So, a bit of my WoW history. I started out in 2000 and... Okay then, well done. Alright, good start. This might keep happening. Over and over again. It's going to be very, very annoying. But I started WoW 2008, December 2008, and my first real raiding experience was Naxxramas. No, my first raid was actually OSD, 10-man normal, which is Obsidian Sanctum in Wrath of the Lich King. And I topped damage with 2000 DPS, which made me feel so proud at the time. And everyone else was really crap in the raid, because this was like in Ulduar, after Ulduar was released. And at that point, you, like 2000 DPS was not that much at all. Like, people were easily doing that in Naxx gear, like when Naxx came out. But I felt so proud of myself anyway. And my first real kind of scheduled raid was Naxx Ramus 10-man, and I did a fair amount of that. And that's actually how I joined my first kind of semi-casual raiding guild. Anyway, so pretty much what I have now is better than that. We'll just sell it for money, and I guess we'll get more quests. So yeah, Naxx Ramus down. I stayed in that guild for a bit, and I joined a more serious guild and started doing TOTC, which was Trial of the Crusader. And I loved that instance, even though everyone else hated it. I thought it was a great instance just because of the people I was around, and I really liked it. Just having sort of that social environment. I hadn't really experienced that before in a game. I'd played RuneScape before that. But really, like, nothing was similar. It was raiding, and it was new to me, and it was different. So that was very entertaining. After that, I actually moved on to an even more serious guild. And more serious after that, and after that. And at that point, I was pretty much in, like, a pretty serious... This was when ICC was out. And I was, at the end of it, I was 11 out of 12 heroic. And we hadn't even started working on Lich King, and then Cataclysm came out. And because I was stupid, I kept jumping guilds because I wanted a bigger and bigger experience. I wanted to keep on moving up in the chain. And yeah, you know, I did. So Cataclysm rolled around, tier 11. Pretty much my biggest tier of rating in terms of how much I progressed. I went from, like, generally an average, maybe a rank 4000 guild. At the end of tier 11, I was in a rank like 200 in the world guild, which was exceptional for me. I never thought I'd ever get to that. And I got really burnt out of the game, burnt out on the game, which, you know, well done at that point. I mean, it's just like, I got so far and then I got burnt out on the game, so it was a bit annoying, but there's nothing much you could do, and I started doing other stuff. And I kept trying to come back. I came back in Firelands for like a couple months, and then I got bored again. No, I got bored because of Skyrim. So you guys are the reason why I quit WoW for like a long period of time. So thank you very much. Yeah, I played Skyrim for ages, as you know, and I came back for Dragon Soul, did 5 out of 8 heroic, left again, and now hopefully I can stay because I've had a massive break. This is the only only WoW content I'm really doing. And yeah, hopefully, Mr. Pandaria is shaping up to really well, really good. So I actually, I've been playing my monk. I did this whole thing on my monk, my level 86 monk now in Valley of the Four Winds. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, the monk is great. It's got a lot of interesting travel options compared to... Actually, I know what I'm missing right now. Something's wrong. Blood tap. Let's see how this is going. So we have 2 charges. So every where is it? He's dead now, but every frost strike I do that damages the target. Blood tap consumes 10 blood charges. Wow, that's pretty terrible, actually. I need to do 5 frost strikes. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna... Can I change mine at all? At all? No? Oh, great. Alright. Actually, trick I learned on my monk, if you switch specs, like you just activate your secondary spec, and then switch back, your talents will be reset, which is very fun to do. I thought they'd be reset, but I guess not. Alright. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'll continue. But yeah, it's really good. Monks have maybe a bit too much maneuverability. Is that a word? I'm not sure. But they can move around a lot. They have 2 roll charges, so you can roll twice in a row. And then they have this thing called Flying Serpent Kick or something. Flying Dragon Kick. I don't know. But it goes really far, and it would be a massive advantage in PvP, like carrying the flag in Warsong Gulch. So I'm not sure how they're going to balance that at all. But it's a lot of fun. Maybe a little underpowered in terms of what you can do, like after you finish doing all your attacks. But they're there. What you just saw right there was what I was talking about. Massive distance. And that guy's going to get my unstable solenoid that I wanted. No matter. But, yeah, Mr. Pandaria, in terms of expansions, tiers of content, my favorite tiers have been tier 11, easily, undoubtedly the best tier of content I've ever done, one of the best tiers of rating, and then probably tier 10. And I've only done like 4. Tier 9, tier 10, tier 11, tier 12, tier 13. Tier 13 was really I didn't do that much. So kind of only, yeah, 4 tiers of rating. Tier 9 probably wasn't a very good tier rating. I just liked it because of what it meant to me. But in terms of raid bosses, no. Tier 10, it was a big instance. I loved the feeling of it. It was a really great instance, but it went on for a year, and I raided on it for a year, which got incredibly old very fast. And I just couldn't do it anymore. And that's partially the reason why I was so burnt out, because I raided from pretty much the start of ICC to the end of ICC, and then to like the end of tier 11. So that was like a year and 5 months. So, you know, that's a long time to be raiding. And that's pretty much why I quit when I did. And that's why I've been kind of quitting ever since. That one experience has really sort of tethered me down. Actually, I think I just might record a massive like 1 hour segment here, and then split it up into maybe 5 segments, and then release those, or 6 segments or whatever. So that might be how I'm going to do this. It's currently 12 o'clock where I live, or 7 o'clock in the US. I live in Australia, by the way. I'm sure many of you can tell from my accent that I do live in Australia. But yeah, so we've talked a lot about my WoW career. Let's talk about what's going on now. I'm doing a ton of quests. I've got to kill a lot of Hosen Rummages. And I got to collect some of the stuff. I got to talk to some people. Not really that much. That is different from like normal quests. It's a bit of a shame. I am not really paying attention. I need to get health back quite fast. If I can just... So I got a new video card recently, and it's been absolutely amazing to what I could do. Like I'm playing Crysis 2 on maximum settings, and I'm gonna die. Wow, I really need to focus more. Hang on. getting spells out of my spell book like a boss, of course. Let's see if I can pull this off. How do I get the, there we go. Come on, come on. Oh, I can actually, yeah, that's so pointless. Oh, actually, no, it is at 5. It's just wrong. It says stand, but it's actually 5. So, like the tooltip. Alright, we've killed all of those. And get some of the cloth. And there's a group loot on now, which means, you know, you kill like 5 enemies. Before, in live WoW right now, you'd have to loot every single enemy. But now you loot one, and it loots them all, which is fantastic. Okay, we'll complete the quest, and we'll kill this one just for fun. Alright, we've almost done half a bar. Very well done. Alright, so I've been playing a Death Knight pretty much the entire time. I have a level 85 Hunter and a level 85 Mage alongside my Death Knight on live. And I played Unholy first off. Unholy for like half my Death Knight career, and then I played Frost. And overall, right now, I prefer Frost, just because it's just a lot. I like big numbers. And Unholy isn't really about that. It's sort of about everything combined. Like, one thing, like, the biggest hard hitter for Unholy is going to be smaller than the biggest hard hitter for Frost. But there are more little hitters for Unholy overall, so that makes it a far better. You know, just, it adds up together. And if you can play Unholy really well, it can outpass Frost easily. Can't talk properly. Sorry. But yeah, so what do we have to do now? Fresh water barrel. And we have to talk to this guy. They've added this new feature on the mini-map of where there's like a little icon. And that's kind of neat. So actually, I think I might finish this group of quests, and then I'll head off, and then I'll do another one tomorrow. And I want if you guys like this kind of thing, where I talk to you and just sort of play WoW and talk about stuff, that's cool. And there's another quest, so I guess I'll be here a bit longer than I thought. So I need to kill a bunch of these and get what they're dropping. But yeah, if you like this, just tell me in the comments, like it and stuff, and I will definitely read them and respond to them and give you a very nice feeling inside, not outside, don't worry. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun right now. It's entertaining, and my voice is getting a real workout. It's really straining my voice, but that's fine. I don't care. How do I... How do I, come on, I need a Frost Strike. I need a Frost Strike. Oh, I already got one. Yeah, I really don't recommend going with the Blood Tap option. It's really bad, and you have to look out for it compared to Runic Corruption, which you don't need to. Jeez, my health is so low. You see, 27 on that one, and that's both of them combined, so it was like 13 and 15, 14. Shut up. My math is fine. Alright, hang on. So more of these, and I'll do some death siphons, getting a lot of, it gives you a lot of health back, which is very neat. I can see that coming an endgame build I'm sorry, hang on, let me try. I can see it becoming an endgame build if when you have two death runes up, and you like, I can see it becoming better than Obliterate, because right now Obliterate does, what is that, 9k? Is that only 9k? Wow. So that's 16k crit, and then that's 10k normal. So I can definitely see it becoming I have two of them? That's weird. I can see it becoming an endgame build, though it'd be very situational. Maybe not, I don't know. Say you are Runic Empowerment, and then you do two. And because it only runs on death runes, so, you know, that's all you need to worry about, which is good. Alright. Are we almost done with this? Yep, 6 more and we'll be done with this quest. Where are we? There we are. And we'll do our Death Grip, one of our favorite abilities. And just wail on this guy. I've got almost full health, so that my strategy worked. If I can just get a few more blood tap charges, I'll be good. Alright, there we go. And we're done. Speak to Kieran at Hellscream's Fist for that one. So, in this quest over there, they actually added, if you can see here, right there, they've added a quest marker on the map, so you know where you get quests from. Like, sort of in the world quests. Not in a, like a, what's the word? Like, not in a, like a base. In a, like, just in an open area that maybe you wouldn't search. But yeah, so, what are we going to do? We're going to get 7 more of these, 6 more now. And these Hosen are getting quite annoying, in particular. Hang on 1 second. Oh, I've got another one. But yeah, if anyone knows who I am, I'm really sorry if I screwed you over with the guild situation that I discussed before. I really didn't mean to, and I was inexperienced at the time, and I probably didn't know what I was doing. But you know, if you know who I am, sorry anyway. Also, if you guys have any requests for what you want me to do, we'll take them in the comments, any games and such. I'm not sure if I'm going to release it now, before this or after this. It's like a sniper game that was released on the Steam store on like April 4th. The demo was released probably before that, but the full game was like a Elite Sniper version 2. So if any of you have seen that video that I released, maybe or maybe not, just, yeah, never mind. Just don't worry about it. Oh god, I think I'm actually going to end it there. This is getting quite a rambly episode, and I'm going to probably do a lot more questing next time. But yeah, thanks for watching. It means a lot to me. Please subscribe if you haven't. Thumbs it up, favorite, whatever, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.